Welcome! Welcome to the doomed Dexters! I am the ThenoobMario, yes. And today, we are going to talk and just talk. Yes, we are going to talk about anime. Just anime. And things related to that. I am going to talk about the aspects of anime and why it became so popular. And let me tell you one thing, anime is not only for kids. Don't say that, and you will understand why. I'm pretty sure of it. So, let's understand what is anime. Since it's a thing that you need to know before knowing why it is so popular. Okay? So, well, this is the thing right here. Anime doesn't come in comics or any sort of animation movies, though the word anime comes from animation, let me tell you. But, as anime, the definition, as known by the rest of the world, except Japan, is a style of Japanese animation. So, you can't count comic superheroes of DC or Marvel as an anime. You can't even include those animation movies to anime. Except if it's from Japan, yeah. Anime began in the early 28th century when the Japanese filmmakers thought of experimenting with animation techniques. Matsumoto Fragment is claimed to be the world's first ever anime. This thing did not even contain any of the modern complex themes of animes, but still, it was first of its kind. Did you know? It was the success of Disney that inspired Japanese creators to create anime. But it was not until 1970s that manga was drawn into anime, starting a whole new era. That's the era we are talking about. Now, let's come to the point. Since you know how it all started and how it is meant to be understood. But before moving on, let me tell you, these points that I'm going to talk about are my views of its popularity. So you may or may not approve with my views. And one more thing, I ain't an expert in anime, but these things are what pulled me into this shit. Number one, creativity. You cannot deny that anime are the best place to show one's imagination and bring it to life in movies and series. Yeah. You will find diverse genres to choose from that are from the darkest and scariest to the lightest and the funniest. And for those of you who don't know, Anta is also an anime. Second, an amazing storyline. No anime is without an addictive plot, let me tell you. Storylines in anime are one of the most complex I have ever encountered. They are mind-boggling. It looks as if the creators put all their efforts and money just in the story without thinking much about the length. There are number of episodes in any anime you see, except for the sum, okay? Even the little thing that happens have a symbolic meaning in those stories. And I didn't like symbolism until I started watching this stuff. Number 3, beautiful graphics. You cannot deny that. Take any series in anime. The graphics complement the plot and story of the things. For example, Bleach has a dark tone on things, and the graphics are what complements that darkness. I think you can relate to that. That's why I put that example. Fourth, connection with reality. Though they may be based in a fictional world, but at the core, they are displaying their day-to-day life of common people. They depict fantasies of normal people. Sometimes they can be absurd as life itself. Many a times, people find themselves in sync with a character in the anime. That's why people connect with those characters, and that's why it's so much popular in large culture. So, I think I talked about almost all the aspects of why anime is so popular. I talked about they are sometimes fantasies and sometimes satirical on the modern day society. If you guys think that I missed on some points, feel free to write them in the comments below. Because that's the spot, yes. And let me know what you think of it. Tell me if I should make another video on something like this, something related to anime. And show that support by liking the video. Yeah. And why not subscribe if you just want to explore other stuff that we do. So, ThenoobMario, check it out. Boom!